Love of audience. I believe that vulnerability is an essential element of love. I believe that true love and true vulnerability must be a conscious decision. We make ourselves vulnerable by choice. If we make ourselves vulnerable without conscious choice, it is just naive. Naive is okay. We learn from it. I write about myself in this public venue because vulnerable sharing is natural for me. I am an autobiographical content creator. I have worked for many years, making many mistakes along the way to be able to do what I do. I have overshared. I have taken my audience's responses and lack of response personally sometimes. I have been naive. I make myself vulnerable to my reader because of love, not because I am naive about what you might do with my decision to make myself vulnerable. I write about self-experience because I believe that in order to know anything outside ourselves, we must first come to know the learner. Because all knowledge is filtered through the self-experience, self-knowledge is essential. My work as an autobiographer is only valuable insofar as it helps you to see yourself. I once sent a manuscript of mine to a writer who had inspired me. He gave me some of the most useful feedback I have ever received. He told me that when he reads, he is reading for his own healing, and that my work was not helping him to heal. He told me that a lot of the details that I considered important to the story were not serving him as a reader. In other words, I was oversharing. He suggested that I scrap my entire writing project and start again, and that is exactly what I eventually did. I rewrote the book with a completely different approach. It's good to know for myself that I am open to criticism. I am teachable. The advice that I got from that writer was hard to swallow. Putting your art out there, putting your heart out there, is a very vulnerable process. Sometimes it seems like everyone knows exactly what I need, and sometimes it just seems like no one cares at all about my work. I trust that when my music and my writing is healing and helpful to you, that it will be successful, and it will not be successful before then. Until then, I will just keep giving my best love to my audience by presenting to you what I have to offer.